The 11 cheapest travel destinations that you need to visit now. Number 11, Thailand. Thailand has always been a popular destination for those who want to travel on a budget. The tranquil islands, rich culture, decadent cuisine, and opportunities for adventure are all available for incredibly low prices. There is something for everyone in Thailand. From touristy routes through the country to more rural backpacking hubs, Thailand offers everything, including lively markets, exceptional nightlife, shimmering temples, striking islands, lush green forests, and world-renowned cuisine that will make your mouth water. If you want to see the underbelly of Thailand, a motorbike trip through the northern mountains will be exactly what you're looking for. With accommodations for as little as $15 per night and food from $2 for a full meal, you will be able to have the adventure of a lifetime for an unbelievable price. Number 10, South Africa. Despite being considered a wild country, the only thing wild about South Africa are the Big Five, which you can see in their own natural environment without having to break your bank. South Africa offers travelers amazing shopping, nightlife, lots of guided tours, some beautiful hikes, a rich, multicultural history, and delicious cuisine. Many travelers choose to backpack up or down the coast, staying in campsites for as little as $4 per night. But don't worry, if you'd prefer to stay at a hotel or a bed and breakfast, they're still very cheap, starting at only $12 per night. Domestic flights are also incredibly priced, with flights on the local airlines from as little as $30. South Africa is very famous for their exported wines. You can enjoy a glass of one of South Africa's best with tantalizing local cuisine from $8, or rough it at one of the more rustic eateries where you can try out a traditional bunny chow, which is curry in a hollowed out loaf of bread for as little as $3. Number 9, Argentina. There is so much to see and do in Argentina. From the jungles in La Pampa and the rocky Andes Mountains on the Chilean border to the bright lights and exciting nightlife of Buenos Aires. Although Argentina is known for being colorful and over-the-top in the tourist hotspots, there are many more quiet, beautiful locations that can be discovered and also at a very nice price. For just $40 per day, which includes accommodations at some of their budget hotels, you can enjoy the beautiful vistas of the unique mural-adorned buildings in Buenos Aires and enjoy food and drinks at the hip vibe of the restaurants along the San Telmo streets. Argentina also offers some of the most picturesque scenery, and a trip to Patagonia won't break your bank. With accommodations starting as low as $20 and food costing even less, Argentina is a great place to enjoy the high life and at a low price. Number 8, Greece. Despite being in the midst of an economic crisis, Greece is still one of the most amazing countries to visit. And with the financial situation the way it is right now, the cost of traveling in this country has plummeted. If you're traveling on a budget, you'll be able to stretch your money further than you ever thought possible. And you may even be able to see a few extra islands that you hadn't originally planned. Many of the Greek accommodations offer further discounts on their already very low published prices, starting at just $20 per night. It is a bit more expensive to visit the very popular islands like Mykonos and Santorini, but the quieter islands like Skiathos and Paros offer views that are unparalleled at their price. You can enjoy these views while sipping on an ice-cold pint of Mythos beer for just $1.50, which is half the amount that you'd pay on the bigger, more touristy locations. Number 7, Dominican Republic. Many areas of the Caribbean are rather costly, but the Dominican Republic remains a cheap destination for your tropical vacation. From just $45 per day, including your accommodation, food, and travel costs, You'll be able to make the most of your holiday while experiencing this idyllic island just like a local. A typical meal will cost you about $5, and the drinks start as cheap as $1 from local stores. Transport is even cheaper, and you'll be able to get around the island on bus for only $1. Accommodations in the hotel are about $20, depending on where you stay, and most of the hotels are just a short walk away from white sandy beaches and beautiful, glistening blue water. Holidays in the Caribbean are well known for their all-inclusive resorts, which are also very reasonably priced here. The resorts typically include swimming pools, unlimited dining, water sports, and entertainment, starting at $130 per day, which is well worth it if you consider the individual costs of every activity that you're doing. Number 6. Honduras. Belize, Costa Rica, and Guatemala are typically regarded as the holiday countries in Central America, but the real bargain location is Honduras. There, you can enjoy white sandy beaches that compete with those of the Maldives, snorkeling and scuba diving reminiscent of the Red Sea, and cheap food and drinks to satisfy any palate. And considering you can get all this for less than $35 a day, you really can't go wrong vacationing here. If you'd like to experience an active port, visit Puerto Cortes, renowned for its banana exports, where you can get a bunch of delicious tropical bananas for as little as $4. Just 2 hours from the island's capital is a small city called Comayagua, where you can get yourself a large dose of colonial history, tropical sunshine, and delicious food. Traditional Honduras baguettes and steak sandwiches cost a ridiculously low $3, and drinks are even cheaper. All of this makes a vacation here a Caribbean vacation that will delight you with the low cost. Number 5. Bolivia. Bolivia is one of the most misunderstood countries in South America, and it is also one of the cheapest countries to visit. Rich with culture and experiences, Bolivia offers some of the most incredible sights in the world and at a minuscule price. Traveling in Bolivia can occasionally be a bit uncomfortable, as it is not yet really set up for tourism. But if you are prepared to rough it a little bit, you'll have the experience of a lifetime. You can enjoy sights like the amazing Salar de Uyuni salt flats on a 2-day tour for less than $130 for both days. There is also a collection of museums that you can visit, such as the former home of Pedro Domingo Murillo, who was a leader during the 1809 La Paz Revolution. The cost to visit all these museums is just $1. Bolivia offers some of the cheapest food and drink in the whole of South America, where a paseña beer costs less than $2 and a bowl of hearty potato soup costs around the same price. Number 4. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is very often disregarded as a holiday destination, but it has a lot to offer. From some of the most tranquil, secluded beaches in Europe to charming little towns, and all at surprisingly low prices. Small towns such as Varna on the coast and ancient cities such as Plovdiv offer rich culture and beautiful vistas. There are also many exquisite mountain ranges that you can discover on foot or by bike. In the last few years, Bulgaria has become a favorite among British travelers, as the Black Sea resorts there offer incredibly low prices and offer facilities similar to those in Spain. Bulgaria is considered an amazing city holiday location, one where you can enjoy delicious food, kind company, strong drinks, and a very comfortable bed in a beautiful accommodation for as little as $45 per day. Number 3. Cambodia. Cambodia is one of the most popular places to visit in Southeast Asia, and also one of the cheapest. Hostels there can cost as little as $3.50 per night, while many boutique hotels offer beautifully decorated rooms, modern luxuries, and swimming pools from $65 per night for 2 people. Cambodia is rich in culture and in history, with many iconic historical sites such as the Angkor Wat Archaeological Park. Angkor Wat has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, as well as an official wonder of the world. At $63, the 3-day ticket to the park is a bit pricier in comparison to other costs in Cambodia, but when spread over 3 days, it works out to be very much worthwhile. There are many temples to see, and a 1-day pass just isn't enough to see all the wonders there. Number 2, India. India has always been a favorite for travelers on a budget, and there are very few countries in the world where you can travel so broadly and eat so well for such a low cost. The temple town of Gokarna has spectacular beaches that will contend with any in the world, and features many sacred sites with beautiful temples and shrines. At Mumbai's street markets and stalls, you'll find some of the most amazing kebabs and other authentic Indian food. The golden city of Jaisalmer offers you the adventure of a lifetime, where you can explore the sands of the Thar Desert, which seem to go on forever. Even when traveling first class on the trains there and using taxi services, you can enjoy a budget holiday for as little as $20 per day, which includes your accommodations in a hostel, transport, and food, as long as you're eating the local cuisine there. Given how tasty Indian food is, there's no reason not to. Before we get to our number 1 entry, what's your favorite cheap travel destination? If you haven't been to any of these places, what's the top one on your list that you want to visit? Tell us your thoughts in our comments below. And now, our number 1 entry, Vietnam. Vietnam should be at the top of everyone's budget travel list. With its vivid landscapes, rich history, amazing food, and lively energy, Vietnam will astonish you. It grabs at you from every angle, simultaneously being energetic and tranquil. Vietnam's most amazing asset is its inspiring countryside, from the limestone karst topography to the waterways and the paddy fields, with beautiful beaches and busy cities spotted between. Vietnam also has some of the best cuisine in the world, where you can enjoy a bowl of authentic pho for as little as $2. While getting to know the locals. Although Vietnam has risen in popularity as a tourist destination in the last decade, most of the country is left undeveloped and unchanged, and is the best destination for budget traveling. You can easily enjoy the beautiful mountains and stunning white sandy beaches while spending very little money, as little as $13 per day. For just $13, you can cover your accommodations in a guest house, local food, traveling, and drinks, such as Bai Hoi, Vietnam's most well-known beer, which costs less than $1.